So I'm replacing the engine in my 2007 Dodge Charger RT. It's lime green, and it overheated, dropped some valve seats, and basically it ruined the motor. So I bought a replacement motor, and my mechanic has pretty much got everything transferred over to the new motor, and we were going to drop it into the car, but fortunately he noticed, if you look there at the crank on the back side of the motor, there's the center hole, and then if you go over here to the old motor, the bolts are still there, but there is a sleeve. It's called a crankshaft pilot sleeve, kind of like a pilot bearing, I guess, but it's not a bearing. It's just where the torque converter fits inside of and keeps it somewhat stable along with the bolts. If you don't have that in there, from what I've read, your transmission will vibrate and it'll end up breaking stuff. So we tried everything to get the old one out, couldn't do it. There's not enough room for a pilot bearing pull-out attachment. I went and rented one from O'Reilly's, and it won't work because the brackets are too thick. So I'm going to buy one online. They're like 11 bucks. They're not very much. Before I do that, I'm going to check with the Dodge store, see how much they charge for them. But if you're rebuilding or buying a remanufactured motor to put in, I just thought I'd throw this out there, because if you don't have that sleeve in there, the hole's about 1/2 inch too big, and you'll get a lot of play in your transmission, and it'll ruin things. Another thing we broke was the MDS multi-displacement solenoid. He was trying to pop out the first one here where the Kleenex is, and they're just made of plastic around the part that goes to the motor, so they break easily. I've found that out from research. So I have to get another one of those, and they're about 70 bucks. But my mechanic will be paying for that since he broke it. Anyway, if you put in a remanufactured motor, make sure you replace that. Otherwise, you'll have problems.